Thank you very much, and good afternoon, everyone. I would like to begin by thanking the organizers for this timely briefing, as we are just a few weeks away from the fifth round of negotiations for the future instrument to address plastic pollution in Busan. At this pivotal moment in the negotiation process, galvanizing efforts to strengthen the health aspects of the future plastic treaty has never been more critical. I should begin recalling that Peru has a long-standing commitment to tackling plastic pollution, both domestically and in multilateral forums. Alongside Rwanda, and supported by a broad coalition of countries, Peru led the historic UNEA Resolution 5/14, which launched the process to develop a legally binding instrument to end plastic pollution under the framework of the INC. Peru had the honor of chairing the first three INC sessions and nowadays continues to serve on the Bureau. Peru has also been actively involved in raising awareness of the health impacts of chemical pollution, both in the INC process itself as well as in the WHO, with the submission of World Health Assembly Resolution 76.17 last year on the impact of chemicals waste and pollution on human health. In this regard, Peru's commitment to advancing multilateral efforts to reduce and ultimately eliminate plastic pollution is nothing new, and we have been calling for the future plastic treaty to address health aspects in a transversal and cross-cutting manner. Indeed, protecting human health and environment from the adverse effects of plastic pollution must be the central objective of this treaty. In addition to reducing plastic pollution, the treaty offers a crucial opportunity to manage the harmful chemical components of plastics and mitigate their potential health impacts on society. It is equally important that the instrument establishes and clearly outlines binding obligations for all parties on key issues such as plastic products and chemicals of concern, covering the entire life cycle of plastics. Concrete provisions that are fundamental for an effective plastic treaty includes a mechanism to regulate chemicals of concern, employing both negative and positive approaches for listing chemicals, as well as promoting chemical simplification. This will include specific provisions to prohibit and phase out the use of certain chemicals, group of chemicals, and polymers of concern in the production of plastic polymers, plastics, and plastic products. In this regard, the original draft of the plastic treaty, prepared by the Peruvian chair, Ambassador Gustavo Mesa included ambitious language on plastic products and chemicals of concern from a health perspective. As you all know, today, plastics are ubiquitous, used across a wide range of sectors. While many of these applications bring significant benefits, plastics can also pose serious risks when improperly produced, used, or disposed of, particularly when they leak into the environment or are mismanaged as waste. Recent studies have revealed that over 16,000 chemicals are involved in plastic production, and a substantial proportion of these substances have hazardous properties that raise significant concerns for both human health and environment. It is now known that microplastics are present even in our bloodstream, yet the full extent of their impact on human health remains uncertain. However, it is highly likely that the effects will not be beneficial. Despite growing evidence that certain chemicals used in plastics are harmful to both human health and environment, there is still a critical need to deepen our understanding of these risks and expand public awareness of the issues, particularly when plastic products are improperly disposed of or contribute to pollution. More specifically, future research on the links between plastic pollution, the chemical components of plastics, and their impact on human and environmental health should be developed. In this regard, the WHO has extensive expertise in assessing risks and benefits to human health and should play a key role in developing the criteria and evaluation methodologies needed to determine and prioritize which plastic products are considered problematic and avoidable. Lastly, I want to emphasize the critical importance of raising awareness about the harmful impacts of plastic pollution on human health, human rights, and environmental protection. We must seize the political will and momentum building across international fora to tackle pollution which is one of the defining challenges of our time. Peru will continue to advocate for an ambitious INC process, striving for a treaty with a strong health focus that actively promotes the reduction of plastic pollution. Our goal is to secure a truly impactful agreement that addresses the full scale of the plastic crisis. Thank you.